Murder and Mayhem, Thal Drazark saga, the Illiad of the future past. Murder and mayhem, Zor remarked as the acid rain started pouring down outside Paris' ill-bright flame on the market of Zamarach N'Reen, the king and architect who had erected the palace in the dark age after Zoo. Hell smashed with blades of broad bars, the eldritch beam of the beast which was defeated at last. My bars are read about a century in the past, leaving Mars skelter stark without his chief deity's arch. So they can help him fend off the grim Zamarach. The red march is the heart, feet of terror, rebellion, violence, vengeance and wrath. Since the mask had been starved and stayed within ever dark, the shadow twin realm of Thal Drazark, forever marked by other gods in the past. That's the cursed realm of Nerath, realm of the shape with 1,000 shapes, the god known as Valashar, King Sipper, the king of shadows, darkness and horror, the coward, though the pitiful sovereign of the Lord. King who owned the avarice and great malice, had replaced the ever-gassed Everbash statue with a massive brass phallus. Illgalor is where on the atlas, we're at the realm of Zor Acidsword of the dust at the attic. The one who laughs at life's tragedy, the mad callous erratic. King of Illgalor is Illiad, King Everbash had it. He also fought King Maverick of Illgalor in a battle, which was decided not with swords but with gold-landed cattle. In the end, after a standoff which had lasted for months, numerous duels between the two smack dab on the battlefront. Murder and mayhem, Zor Acidsword of the Everbash is fine coming back to the north of Thal Drazark. Western Ebon Reach had been conquered by the bombers Luthric Ash with his army of monsters, and undead many hunters had traveled from near and far to the reach to defeat the dread dark archmages, the fear of many throughout the world. Of Agalon the Doom Herald, Zor had consulted the worm, decided the purple dragon hierophant of the church of Valashar. What they had learned, about what they had learned, the servants of the beam of the demonic south, the third layer of hell where the angels that fell from ever-bright hills after rebelling now dwell. The so-called Eldritch Zamarach who was once known as Zamarach, the slayer of the elder god Zamarach, multiple Zamarachs and the chaos beast Vrak, who banished Valashar N'Reen, the first to rebel, also known as Ilmothar, the greatest demon of hell, until he had been slain by Zamarach almost 4 centuries ago, who had been part of his court, now the lord of the grim, vast and dreaded red marshes, where the region Crimson Barrens was the reddest and largest, that had been the target of the angelic host of Castle Zamarach, the first to descend and approach. Zamarach about his near-total grim devastation of Zamarach, the ancient bastion of Talason's races, of man, mutant elf and half of vast and the gracious N'Reen, making up at least half of the faces in the nobles court of Zamarach, the capital city of Drast, then a quarter of the dark, light and pretty. Akalia, the last of the mighty and gritty. Darakani, descendants of Luthric Illiad, the ancient red matriarch of Zamarach's second largest settlement, Zamarach, the city of Ebon Reach. Zor Acidsword of Zamarach N'Reen, master of Fiends, demonbinder of the Zamarach of Valashar, leader of the Valashar delegation which sought out his grace to obtain an agreement formed as a treaty that if the Everbash fights came to involve either Valashar or Illiad, they stand united and defend whichever land had begun the stage of war, one of the many Everbash battlefronts. Keys only the hopelessly blunt as they spoke. They sat on each side of a grand table of marble and oak, in comfy chairs made of mahogany with soft purple pillows. He had went to the aviary and split all the sparrows. Ilgalor and Valashar stand together in battle when we hang your last leader back beneath the gallows. Are you for real, Master Fiend? The sounds of deep shadows and independent youths come to our defense of Valamos, the northwesternmost of settlements of the Illgalor barons, in the dread hinterlands behind the mountains of shadow, against the unhallowed skeletal legions of Luthric, who's already passed torrents, scared past their movements, hinting they will take up and hold in black blood Zamarach. The wail of emerald cracks, then move ahead and attack. Valamos right beyond Red Elephant Pass, the peaks of Illiad, only a little weeks fast. Travel from Nash, this here capital city of Illgalor, we come to act all savagely witty. With me, King Acidsword, this rather brass of shitty Valashar demonbinder, whose trashy, wretched and petty ways are well known to the throne, and the one sitting upon a guy, the fracking Gatling ray god. Why would you front in this way? There's reparations to pay. If you ever want diplomacy to happen both ways, until then it's just stand to being arch enemies, but join your kind blast the demon finding Valashar. Salia Serene, Al-Karim of Citadel, banned from in the city of Fiends, alarm for the jewel of once grand Valashar, until our war against Surreal, the Dying King, Aslan God, Dragonheart, the close ally of the Dracula South, the desert of Shukula, Alasar, Dragon Gas, who's left Dragon Gas now and flown off to the north to the Ashlands, together with the Ashland, the Holmes, High Chief, the one who's called when war on smash, without they'll make it in the Everbash against Luthric Ash. What's your point, Zamarach? Make your case, make it fast, cause I have other appointments and various tasks ahead of me before I reach my afternoon nap. Set a trap for the undead and Red Elephant Pass, and who will call upon a favor owed to us by Lord Mask, Elton Staff, and assist in a great counter-attack against Luthric Ash and the Silways currently at. I hadn't thought of that, to be perfectly honest, but working with your Lord alone thought makes me vomit. How about this, my honored guest, Zamarach N'Reen, Master of Fiends, how about you let me marry a queen, become High King of Valashar, my room combined, we should call it Great Zor Acidsword's mad massive empire. How about this, High King, I'm bringing them in coffins of gold, 1,000 oxes and meridium, enough for 12 souls. Would that tip the scales of how you view our land just a bit towards alliance, instead of constantly going head to head when the Doom Herald's dread knights are practically at your door, and the Everbash calls us to take part in the war in the north? King Acidsword, can you agree to that? Perhaps I'll consider doing my afternoon nap.